Hey guys, it's Kylie Madison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a highly requested makeup tutorial and Q&A. This makeup look has gotten me through crash outs, party nights, breakups, you name it. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing is skin prep. This is like the most important step in your whole routine. Once you do your cleanser, your skincare routine, whatever, make sure you put sunscreen and moisturizer on, which I already did. And then next, you want to apply eye cream. First, I'm going to apply a small amount. That's a little too much, honestly. Take a little bit, and I use this finger, and I just put it under the eye. And then make sure you rub it around your whole eye. This will help with concealer creasing and dryness. Next thing we're gonna be using, I don't use this every single day, but I love using it when my skin is acting up or my pores look too big. This is an instant smoothing This is an instant smoothing cream. It's by Clarins. As you can see, I've used a lot. I just take a little bit and I apply it in the places that look not right. So we're gonna put some on my nose. It literally blurs out everything. Put some right here, like the T-zone. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? On my forehead, blurs out everything. I'm just gonna rub it in my T-zone and a little bit over the eye cream. Perfect. Now we're gonna take this fan and I'm gonna let that dry. Oh, there's some in my eye. Same with your moisturizer or your base. You need to let it dry before you put anything on top of it or it will separate. So don't do that. So the next thing is primer. So I'm gonna go in with the Power Grip matte primer. I was obsessed with the Power Grip primer that wasn't matte, and I love matte, so I decided to try this. Take a pea-sized amount. I just put it everywhere that I didn't put the last product. My most toxic trait, I have separation anxiety. Like if we're locked in, you're not going nowhere. No. So that's pretty bad. As you know me, I'm terrified of elevators.
We're on the elevator. She's on the Lauren, open the door.
You can't walk upstairs with me, you gotta go.
Yo. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You're okay, you're okay.
You're not being around me if you're not gonna walk up 10 flights of stairs with me, because I promise you I'm not getting in the elevator. Okay, so the next part is going to be the brows. I kind of filled it in already, but so we're gonna start. This doesn't have a top to it. It's super old. I don't know what brand it is, but it's my favorite. I love it. It's like a brown color. And then I just take a small, skinny eyebrow brush, and all I do is fill in the ends. I just go on the top and the bottom and make them meet at the end. And then if I have any left over, I will just blend it out to the front. One thing I spend too much money on is food. Okay, I love to eat. I spend money on boba, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, whatever you could think of, I'll buy and I'll eat. For the concealer, I do conceal my eyebrows before I do anything else. I use the Born This Way Too Faced. This is in the shade Snow. I take a concealer brush, it's super small, and I just use it to outline my eyebrows. I'm gonna take some of this. Okay. And I literally just, I also am using a mini mirror. I just put it on the outline of the brow, and I like to make it super sharp. They might look a little crazy right now, but trust the process. I'm very girly. I always need my nails, hair, lashes, everything done, and I think I own the color. I'm not gonna lie. We should show you my room. That's definitely one thing about me. Look at that. So sharp. And then I'll just blend it out onto my eyelid with, I just take this brush and I just blend it down and into my eyebrow. Okay, so the next step after that's all blended out, I don't know if you can tell, but it's on my eyelid and around my brows. I do take this beauty blender. This is from Morphe, I think. I don't want to wet it because I don't want it to get moldy. I never wet it. And then I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. This is actually new. It's 1C1 Cool Bone. They said this would work with my skin, so I'm not sure. We're gonna try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna use this same brush I used for my concealer just to get it out of this. Okay, we're just gonna apply it all over. The craziest thing I've done was Rolling Loud was in LA last year. I just randomly went to Rolling Loud, like so last minute. Someone was like, pull up, whatever. I didn't have any of my clothes, any makeup, nothing. So I had to improvise, and I just went in, ended up, you know, VIP, God knows how. That was a time. It was a lot of people, but Sexy Red was my favorite. I love you. Honestly, that was so random and so crazy. That stuff happens to me all the time. Let me know if you guys want a different video. We could do some story times. Also, I try not to get it where my hair is gonna lay, because there's no point in putting makeup where your hair is covering, you know, causes acne. I'm obviously struggling with acne. So don't put your makeup under your hair. Once this is all blended out, we're gonna do, I use this NYX Wonder Stick. One side is a bronzer contour. I don't know the difference, so don't come at me. And then the other side is like a highlighter stick. And I use a cream before my powder, so that's why we're gonna use this first. Which side? Okay. I use the color Fair, and it's like a light brown. I just use it for a little color. I like to put this to make my cheekbones higher. I put some on my jawline, my forehead, and then my nose contour. We're just gonna put it on the very tip of the nose. Don't drag it up. Next, I blend it out. Random brush. I'm not really sure, but it looks like this. We're just gonna blend it up. Make sure you blend it up. The weirdest DM I've ever gotten. Oh, this man said I'm outside. What? Right? You would think nothing of it. Okay. But no, he was really outside. Like, I never sent the Addy. I never, nothing. And he came to my house. One of my old friends gave him my address. So, yeah. Don't trust these hoes. If it doesn't blend out completely with this brush, I like to take the end of my beauty blender and like blot it just to make it more flawless. Once this is all blended, I take a smaller, this broke off of a brush, but it's like a little teeny brush for nose contour. Take this and I blend out the nose just how I put it on, the sides, the very tip. So I'm gonna blend the rest out and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so we are gonna do the blush. Again, this is a cream blush. I use the MAC Heat Index Glow Play Blush. Things get ruined in my bag, okay? Not everything's gonna be perfect, Miss Girl, so don't mind how it looks. Anyways, I'm gonna take the end of this beauty blender, you know, beat the out of it, put it on my face. It doesn't matter how much you put because you're gonna cover it up with some concealer. So, put it on my cheekbone. Remember, we put it up. We want to lift the face. Just adding it to the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I like to put some on my nose as well. I know I look like a clown, but just wait. Trust the process. Next, we are going to go over these parts with some concealer. So I'm going to take the same Snow Born This Way concealer, and then I'm also going in with the Tower 28. This is very popular and I love this for under my eyes, and then this I use more on the face. I'm gonna put this on my face. We're gonna do some on the chin. Okay, now we're gonna take the Tower 28 and I'm just gonna put it under my eye. While that sits, I like to use the fan and just let it dry for a second. And then oh my god, it's hold on. Okay, I'm not. We're gonna blend this out. Splash. I would say how someone speaks. If a man is over here calling females a bitch and being disrespectful, that just shows who they are and that they're not raised right, and you need to move on because they are not going to treat you or your kids correctly, and that's the biggest red flag. I know this is not blended out. We're gonna take the concealer brush that I used earlier, if I can find it. Where did you go, queen? Okay, found it. And I like to just use this for under my eye. You also want to pat instead of rub, because if you rub it, it's just gonna rub the makeup off. This is like my favorite concealer because it blends into your face. It like melts into your skin and it looks like literal skin. You can wear it without any other makeup if you're going to the pool, the beach, whatever, and it's the best. You don't want to blend it over the other makeup, which I kind of just did because I'm pretty sure that's water based. My other one's silicone based. I'm not sure how that works, so don't come for me, but just blend this out and blend it all together. My under eye, so I'm going to take this beauty blender and I'm just going to blend this. I usually take a pink powder, but right now I'm using translucent and it's kimchi. This powder puff is just, I think, from CVS, I'm pretty sure. I just go straight in with the powder so there's no creasing. And then I use this powder everywhere. I like to put it on the forehead. Make sure you get your eyelids. We low-key should have done that earlier, but it's okay. Well, make sure they're not sticky. And then I basically just like lock all of those creams that I used in by putting this powder. Literally just put it everywhere. Next, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario. It's light medium. And then I like to take this brush It's a contour brush, and I literally just put it all over and put it exactly where I put the cream. Oh, this guy wanted to hang out so bad, like so bad. So, you know, I just ghosted him. There was other reasons why, but I can't just block people. It hurts my feelings. So, and I was like, sorry, babe. Like, I went to jail. They sent me to the mental hospital. Like, I just made up a crazy lie. I told him that I stabbed this man. And then made him like not want to be around me. So it worked. So if you ever need some advice, hit me up, please. So once I do that, I will take whatever this is, a slanted little brush, and I'm gonna use this for the nose. So I'm just gonna put it again exactly where I put the cream. And you don't want to bring it up any higher or cover this part of your nose, because that's where we're gonna put the highlighter. Just outline your nose. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills blush. This is the Blush Trio Pool Party. It is missing a shade. I used it all. I like the glittery pink shade, and that's Pageant. And then I mix it with the other one. Cash? I don't know. It's like backwards. And then I just take a blush brush. I just mix the two. I love the glitter. It's so pretty. Like, you can definitely tell when I'm wearing it. It's my favorite blush in the world, and it's so pigmented. You barely need to put any. Then I'm gonna take this powder again, put it in the places that I want to brighten. This also helps when people are like, oh, how do you get your nose contour to look so good? You know, everybody has that. This just snatches it up. We're gonna let this sit. While this is sitting, we are going to do my eyes. I use this e.l.f. palette. I actually love this palette. It's so beautiful. None of them have a name. It's okay. I just take the brown and I just put it in the crease. Is that the crease? That's not the crease, is it? Just put it on the outer part of the eye. Beautiful. That's it. That's all I do. Take the lighter one, and then I put it on the inside right here. And then I take the highlighter, and I put it right on the tip of my nose using the small side of the brush. This will just make your nose look so snatched. And then I also like to add some in the inner corner of my eyes. And did I mention I put some on the top as well? Kind of just freeball it, yeah. I don't put highlighter on the cheekbones because I already have glitter in the blush, and I don't like my face, again, I like to be matte, so I don't like my face to be glowy. And if I put highlighter there, it's gonna be glowy. I don't know, this is not bright enough for me, so we're gonna take the Morphe. This is a brightening pink. I'm also gonna take a little powder puff, and I'm just gonna add under my eyes to brighten that little piece up. That's all I'm gonna put. And then I'm gonna go in with the Dior blush. If you can hear the cat, ignore her. She's tweaking. This is the Dior blush. I'm pretty sure this went viral on TikTok. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put some up here. Guys, behind the scenes is crazy. We should make a Patriot. Do you know what that is? Oh, beautiful. And then we're gonna take this little brush and just brush off the excess. And that step is all complete, baddies. We are now on to my favorite part, which is the lips. I will be answering a question. What is the question? There's gonna be a lot more YouTube videos. I'm gonna start doing a lot more content and music. I want to get in the studio. We're gonna get in the studio. So that's the plan. This is the L'Oreal Brown Lip Liner. I'm just gonna outline my lips with this with the mirror so you guys can see. I love overlining. Okay, now that we have that, I'm gonna take the Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss. It is lip glaze actually. 007 Sweet Nothings. I'm not sure if that's the shade, but we're just gonna apply it on top. That is it for the lips. Nothing crazy, nothing too shabby. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Now you're all ready for your sneaky link. Hopefully you followed along with this video. And remember, this isn't a goodbye, Bookie. This is a see you later. Mwah.
High volume. High volume.
Am I really that?